Hello, and welcome to the journey to reaching rank 1 on the OP Sim ladder. Uh, Currently, I made a few changes to my deck list. Essentially, from the last episode, which by the way, welcome to episode 2 of the climb. But from the last episode, I removed 2 red rocks, and essentially added 2 Kiroses. This card's incredibly important because of its power. And this event, essentially, with the Kyros, kind of wins you the matchup into Shanks. So we'll need to focus on that and, whatnot. Alright, cool. So let's try to go ahead and get some games in. We'll probably just do 3 like before. And hopefully the server isn't messing me, and then hopefully the server isn't really like up again like before. Okay, technical difficulties. Cutting here real quick. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to try again later because I've been waiting like a good while now and I've retried a bunch of times, but literally this is not loading. I guess there might be something wrong with the servers or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, maybe someone in the comments can let me know what's going on for this. I recorded this on 4/28/2025. I don't know, let me know what's going on because I don't know why this isn't working. I guess we'll just have to play a couple games here. Just do a quick join. And I'm sure someone oh, okay, cool. We're going to get some purple black Luffy then. Let's go. I think into this matchup you want to go first because they have Sanji. You don't want them to, or well, no, they'll still get it anyways. It's my bad then. Well, one mulligan here. That's a way better hand. Well done. Let's go ahead and deploy Rebecca. Oh, perfect. Oh wait, I had Leo. Okay, well that's fine. Rebecca is still okay. Let's go ahead and add the Colosseum and turn. Rebecca's still gonna mill more anyways, just kind of the game plan now. We could go Leo here, but no. Yeah, we could definitely go Leo here. Yeah, so let's go stage. Let's go Leo, rest stage, like a top 5. We already have 7 cost Rebecca, so we could just add Kyros. Let's do Kyros and Ideo. That's the pieces that we're missing. Return. Go and trash 1 now. We could probably trash a Cavendish. Go attach 1 down here. Leader. We'll just go 6. We took it and turn. We're already at 3 cards in trash, which is good. We want to try to hit 15 as fast as possible so a King Kong gun starts to pop off. He's gonna hit us for 6. I'm fine taking that, no block. No trig. Oh, so now we're at 5. Let's see. We had a way to rest this, but no worries. I think we might just go. What's in trash now is blocker already. So we could just go. We could go 6 and then play a 4. No, but we know for that they're gonna go Sanji. Let's go 6 life. And then we could probably figure out the rest from there. Oh, he countered. In that case, yeah, sure. Let's go Frankie here. Turn. I'm trying to think because he has 7 Dawn now, right? So I would imagine he would go 1 under leader, and then yeah, Sanji. He KO'd it, went for it. That's funny. I guess he'll go 6 into this thing, into my blocker, but we still effectively avoided 2 attacks, which perfectly fine by me. And then I bought too many cards in hand, so honestly, we could do no block. We could actually, so we could counter. No, we're not gonna counter out of this. We can actually counter 1 and then resolve the attack, and then we'll get the ability. Perfect. Alright, 1 cost searcher. That makes sense for the line of play on his end for 7. Alright, draw done. Cool, we got another stage, but we're already at 7. This is a +1 cost, so we're gonna have to bounce back this. This Bon Clay. Let's just go Rebecca then. Rebecca, draw 1. Let's do Kyros and Cavendish. And bounce this back. And then this will just probably be 5 life. I don't really have anything else to swing with, but we're going wide and that's what matters. That's end of turn there. Six into life. I don't think I mind take 2k in here. Yeah, let's just do 2k. I don't think these toy soldiers will come up, but I mean, he muscle my Kaido here. Yeah, fold it. He's gonna kill this anyways, and I'll draw 1. And then hit me for 10, which I could encounter out of anyway, so that's fine. I'm gonna go 6. Let me see. Because I can make this a 6 cost with the Kyros, but I don't think that'll matter. So let's just do no block counter. And then now he'll go 10 life. Unless he chooses not to swing. Which I guess could be a viable, yeah, no, definitely you have to swing. No block, resolve, and no trigger. Right? Draw done, we're at 9. Very interesting play on his end here. I could probably get rid of this Kaido, I think. He has 6 cards in hand. At most it could be 2-1. I want to say like 3 2Ks at worst. He doesn't have Giant either, but this deck also bricks. So I think if we go... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's just go 14 into Kaido. I would absolutely get rid of it. Unless he tosses his entire hand. Which, sure, go ahead. Sure. That's fine by me. Let's see. Let's go ahead and shred out his life again. Go 6 into Sanji. If by some miracle he still has counter out of this, then yeah, okay, cool. So he has no counter right now. Maybe a Giant at most. Go ahead and play a blocker. Or actually, we could go this blocker, right? And then, okay, so we could just attach 1 on Rebecca. Swing 5 life. He takes the hit. Deploy. And then turn. Then we got a blocker for here, and we'll also take 1 damage. I could probably counter out of this since we have 2-1-1. Zora's always going to be a 1 cost in this deck. It's broken. He has 5 Dawn up. He just attached 2. He's going to go 7. Yeah, that's... I'll block this. This isn't gonna swing for. This is gonna swing for 7, maybe. It'll be 7 with 5 Dawn, 7 here, and then 10. Sure. I'll take it. Because even if he puts all down here, I'll just block. Yeah. No trick. We're trying to find King Kong gun right now. You went 1 down on Kaido? Sure. Then in that case... block. We'll go... we'll need to keep this 2k, so let's get rid of the Rebecca, and then resolve, and then we'll use leader. Perfect. He didn't go all in on this, but he left 4 up for giants? That's kind of weird. Let's see here. I think we definitely go Leo. Leo rest stage. Ooh, this could be good actually. Zoro got sort of 4 costs, could get rid of this Zoro even under this. And then we could also add... No, I got rid of the... Let me see. Right now we're at 10 in trash. I would like to add another searcher. Right now we're at 10, so I need 5 in trash. So if I go Rebecca, Zoro, that'll get me 2 more. And if I play over stuff, it'll get me to 15. So let's do the Rebecca and the Zoro. And then I'll return them like that. We'll trash stage because that's garbage this whole time. Alright, let's go Rebecca first. We couldn't find it, and that sucks. Take the blocker, I guess. And then we'll just have to make sure to play 2 cards here. The Zoro will also be able to swing because of stage. But no, let's just go. Can I even go for game actually? There's a chance I could probably... No, not actually, I don't think so. Attacking to the Kaido won't help either. Yeah, let's deploy the Zoro. Just play over the Leo. Rest this, KO that. Crashing 2. We still haven't hit the King Kong guns. We only have 1 so far. Cool. So we got space for 2 blockers, so we got 4, but we can only play 1 more blocker, but that's fine. This is all going into life, I guess, so let's do this blocker. So 2, so I have 2 left. Let's just go 7 life, I guess. Yeah, 6, but that's fine. He'll probably counter out of this one. He took it. Interesting. Play another blocker and turn. Okay, cool, makes sense. I have 2, 2, and 1. I could block this attack, but then he'll go 15. So 2, 3, 4, 5. It won't matter. Even if he goes 15, I still have life. I block here. And I use it to draw 1. Nice, we found it. He played that completely wrong. He's supposed to be at 6 dawn right now if he did it correctly. That's a misplay on his end. It would have been a 10k swing and a 12. But even 10, I think I would take it in a 12. But that's fine. So no blocks, and then let's just counter 2k. And then I'm assuming he's just gonna go 12 here at Kira's. He definitely messed this up. Oh, never mind. It was still his same turn. Okay, so then that complicates things quite a bit. Yeah, I think I just lose here. Yeah, I just lose here. No blocks. 2k, 2k, 1. Yeah. Maybe try to get a rematch here. Nope. Alright, cool. Sure someone will join. Oh, queen. A blue-yellow queen of all things. Okay. I guess we'll just keep this. Yeah, Leo adds 2, so should work out. Resting leader. Nice, perfect. We already have this in Cavendish, so we just need we already have blocker as well, so just stage and Becca. Turn the cards, trashing probably a Frankie. And end turn. Because they're gonna go really slow. They're only gonna wait till like their 8 dawn turn, start going like 8, 9 drop Yamato, 8 drop Katakuri, Sanji into that stuff as well, possibly. Not too sure what this deck really does now, but I know it has something to do with getting a 4 in hand and life combined. Oh yeah, I guess this teach helps him set up as well. Sure, draw dawn. Let's see. I could go 7 and then stage, guess. I'll probably take this too, because they just want to reach 0 cards, I think. Or maybe they'll counter actually, because they want to get to 4 in combined hand and life. Makes sense. Yep. Now we just play stage and end turn. Alright, senor, let's see what you're doing. Ah, oui. Yeah, sure, we'll take that. He's not gonna, well, he could go 6 here, but I don't really mind countering. We're just looking for pieces right now. That works for me. Yeah, Dofi. Just cards to stall as much as possible. That's all this deck's doing. Alright. Go ahead, sir. Do what you need to. Go ahead and hit the end turn button. Thank you. Draw number 5. Let's go Leo again. Gotta keep finding pieces and digging. Let's see. We could probably set up a blocker in a bit. We have 6 cards in hand. So we're gonna grab 2, trash 1. So we'll be at 7. We could just play like double, well, not about double blocker, but I could KO this at Zoro. Yeah, you know what? Let's add Zoro and let's add Frankie. Return cards, and then we could go ahead and trash a Bartolomeo. The reason we're doing this is so we could set up the Frankie. Because I don't think that we had anything else we could play, so that should work in our favor. Then we could just go Zoro here, rest leader, KO that, and mill 2. Ah, we already got it set up anyways. Alright, cool. And a whopping 5 at me. Cool. Let's see what we could do here. I want to say we could take this, but no, we got 6 cards in hand, so we have to use our counter here to keep leader ability going. So let's try doing... I think we could also just get rid of the Barto here as well. Let's do no blocks, just even if we over counter, that's fine. So he wants me to trash 2 or trash top life. Sure, we'll trash top life. That actually sucks. Okay, whatever, we'll draw. We're at 7 now. We should be able to tempo him now from this point. Interesting build to be running this though. But let's go ahead and play the Rebecca. That'll draw us 1. Should be able to bounce back this Teach to hand, which should screw up his plan. We could do Teach and Sabo, because that should keep our... Actually, I don't even think that matters. We'll see. Let's do Kiros, and let's do... We'll probably have to play the Frankie next turn, so I think Cavendish, just so we could start cycling a little bit. Let's replace the Leo for it. And then this ability is going to activate. We're going to bounce that back to hand. And then we're going to go 5 at life. He's going to have to counter. He has to. Just to try to get leader ability, yeah. Let's go 6. And we'll just pass there. Now he's got 7 cards in hand, so this is gonna be great. If we could keep him at full hand like this, trying to go for game, it should work out in our favor. We already have 7, so we just gotta get to 15 now. I'm thinking just by like playing a bunch of cards, we should be able to get there. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. So 5. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to establish this in Sabo. So honestly, no, because there's a 7k coming at us too. Now we gotta counter out of this. Let's do no block, and I think we might be able to get away without using Frankie, but just in case, yeah, let's just do Frankie. Let's just try to counter as efficiently as we can here. That was a 2k, as a 2k might come up. But now hopefully, if I'm predicting this correctly, he's probably gonna go Katakuri here. Hopefully not, but I really hope he doesn't. Because Katakuri can hit what, an 8 cost, so he could hit my entire board. I'll take that. Nice, we found a second Luffy. But we might actually be able to clear board now. Ooh, okay. I didn't know they ran Gravity Tiger. What did he bottom? It was my Zoro and my Cavendish? Yeah, that makes sense. I could still use the leader ability to draw 1 though. Okay. Cool, so if you're not gonna build a board, then I'm gonna go for game. Let's do 1 for Rebecca. Let's add a... We could do a Zoro. No, we can't add this one-legged soldier. That would have helped here. We're getting rid of the big bomb. But no, let's just try to go aggressive as we can. We already have the Luffy that we could set up now here. So let's just try to get... I guess just counter is all we really need now. We could go 6 at life. What did we trash again? Yeah, no, we didn't even have blockers right now. That is actually going to make things a little complicated. We might actually have to try to go for this big mom here. Yeah, we don't have a choice, actually. Okay, so we could still use the Rebecca to swing into this. So let's just hope that he doesn't have a 2-1 K in hand right now. Perfect. Now we could just go Rebecca. Draw 1. Let's go ahead and do Luffy and Sabo. Or, well, I guess Luffy replacing here. Sabo replacing... unfortunate, I already clicked Sabo. Or actually, could I switch target? No. Okay. End turn. We're already at 12 cards in hand. So next turn, I could literally either counter if he tries to swing at me, or I could just go Rebecca and then not add anything and just mill the 3 cards. That should get me a 15. Now the question is, I already went through one King Kong gun. Is there a chance that we could find the 3rd one in these 27 cards that are left and this one here? Because if we could do that, then we automatically win. Because there's no way he's gonna be able to out this. He's gonna go Katakuri, of course. That's why we played the Sabo, buddy. Yep. And I could also use leader to draw 1. Thank you. That is why we played it. This is exactly what we predicted. Yep, that's fine. He'll still heal 1, unfortunately. But we still have a Kyros to try to swing 9. He's not gonna be able to counter out of it. So we could probably try to counter here. This is a 2K. We're gonna need the Rebecca. We could just do 2 2Ks then. No block. 2K, 2K. Solve. Alright, cool. Pass. And that's GG. We also drew the other King Kong. Let's draw Dawn. We're at 10 now. We could just go 9 here because he mathematically can't get out of that. He's gonna have to take it. Does he have a trigger? That's the only thing we're kind of afraid of right now. Perfect. So then we're just gonna go Rebecca. Adding Ideo blocker, that's fine. We're at 16 now. And then we could just go King Kong gun here. We could go another King Kong gun here for double attack. And we'll just throw in all our Dawn here because regardless we're gonna have leader swing. Could go ahead and attack here, double attack for 22. And we could go ability, return. Doesn't matter which ones, and then just go ahead and attack again for 22. Easy game. Alright, there you go. Thankfully we found the Luffy. It was really tough when I first saw when he trashed for the 2nd life, I think it was. For the Luffy, but thankfully we were able to find the 2nd one, and that made going for game here really easy. But alternatively, if we didn't have this Luffy, we still had 2 King Kong guns, so we could have split it between Kyros and something else. Yeah, like we could have made a 9K, 10K, 10K swing, and then Dawn split the rest to boost this up even higher. So I think regardless, we still had a pretty good chance. But we'll go ahead and go back to menu into Reiju. Okay, so this is a little bit more meta relevant. So that's pretty good. And then our hand is absolutely cracked. We saw Stage, 1-drop Rebecca, and Leo. That's an auto keep. Saw Stage. Didn't discard for effect. Interesting. Okay. So we could do... Since we can't attack, I'm actually going to hold off on using Colosseum, because this with Leo and Rebecca we could get a lot of stuff set up and a lot of searching. So we're gonna go ahead and do Leo first. Resting this, we could do perfect, we could do Rebecca and Kyros for combo. Return these the way they are. We could go ahead and trash to be honest, we could trash the Leo to set up a Frankie actually, so let's just do that. Because Leo, we already have way too many searches. We kind of have everything we need here. But we could still go ahead and play this Rebecca, and then add the. Let me think, because they have a lot of 7-drop. I think all they do is rush Ichiji now, from what I remember. But let's try to add more blockers since they're a little more aggressive. Or actually, we could just go King Kong. We could just go Luffy. That's actually a tough choice. We can actually cycle this blocker with Frankie, so let's do Luffy. Yeah, that's the way to go. We're gonna go 7 next turn anyways. 1 for stage with 3 Dawn, and then the other 2 into leader. I am kind of curious as to why my opponent didn't use their stage turn 1 when they got it, because they could have done it earlier for sure. 5 into life, we can counter that, honestly. As for what with, that's the difficult part. Just do that one. At least both are set up now, even though we kind of milled the other stuff too. So yeah, we always had setup here regardless, so we're cooking. We're good. Now he's doing Porsche into this, so he was able to get the Ichiji this early, which stinks. Maybe he already had it planned out. I don't get why he couldn't just do it earlier with this, but maybe it's just to go 1 card deeper. That could be it, actually. But it's just regardless, he would still add 1. Yeah, I don't understand why they do tier 1. I can't justify it, but yeah, we'll take the hit. Nothing we could do here. Now my question is, can we do something about this Ichiji? The answer is probably nothing. We could probably set up a blocker and that's about it. Yeah, and I guess 4 Dawn is what I meant to say before, my bad. But yeah, so 4 Dawn now. That still lets us play Barto and stage. So let's just go. Honestly, maybe we could just rush down their life. Maybe we don't even need to try that hard. Because in my last experience playing into Reiju, every time I got rid of their Ichiji, they just played another mini Ichiji to play the other one from the same one from trash again. So it's like, I think it's just easier just to rush down their life. I mean, let's try it, but we'll see. If only I had a way to bottom deck like Grab Blade, that would have helped out a lot more here. But we could probably counter. I'm just waiting for the moment where I play this anyway. So the Rebecca combo. Let's just do no blocks. We could probably just counter with this probably, since Sabo's gonna be our only 4-drop to play off Rebecca currently. Or actually, no, we could do Frankie as well, but it won't block anything. That's the problem. Go ahead and go 7 or 6, I guess. He doesn't have another Ichiji. Oh, he does have another Ichiji in trash. Oh, this is cracked. No blocks. Please don't tell me he has another one in hand. Okay, we'll take it. No trig. Okay. Thank goodness. I thought he was about to play another. Okay. That's my mistake. I misread that. I didn't know this was a 4 cost, but that makes a lot more sense now. I'll go ahead and draw. So let's see here. I could go stage and just start going for cards on board. I just don't have a Cavendish right now, which kind of stinks. We're also at 6 Dawn, which also stinks. We could keep forcing him to replay the cards, I guess. So maybe we might have to actually try to clear this. Let's see. We have another Frankie, so it gives us a 7k swing. Let's just go 7 here. He'll probably block it. That's fine though. So at some point they're gonna have to make a decision here, right? There we go. That makes a lot more sense here. And then for 3 Dawn. Or did he rest one of my Dawn? No. 2 here, paid 1 for stage. Yes, that's my bad actually. I mapped this out wrong. I was supposed to go 6 instead of 7. Now I don't have to Dawn out for Frankie here. Honestly, that might just throw us the entire game. Let's see where this takes us, I guess. Let's just play some. Well, no, this is a 2K. We can't even throw that out. We can't even afford that. Oh, that sucks. Alright, cool. Never mind. I guess, the most we could do is hope they don't have a 5K here. Or a 1K for this, Porsche, which they probably do with 5 cards in hand, but I don't know. Maybe we could get it. Yeah, I doubt it. Alright, cool. End turn. Oh my god, please don't tell me there's another setup. Please stop. Oh god, please no. Yeah, sure, we'll counter. We couldn't get value off Frankie, we'll get out of it. We'll get value out of him no matter what. We have to counter out of this too, so no block. Let's do a 2K actually. We gotta try to keep pieces for combo. Hopefully he doesn't. I mean, you know what? We'll take that one. No trigger. That sucks. That's another stage. Another Ichiji. Cool. Another 7. Oh god. Yeah, take it. And now he's also gonna draw 2. Oh my god, this guy's cracked. No, I have to. He has to have list on. No, he had it. Yeah. And 5 list cards in. Yeah. I guess he didn't. Did he not get it? This deck's cracked. Oh god. Okay, so what can we do here? I'm already at 0 life. I literally couldn't counter out of any of that. That misplay completely cost us the game. Oh god. Yeah, even if I actually, we have stage. We have 8 Dawn. We could go Luffy and swing 7s and, or let's just swing 8s actually. Yeah, so let's go. Okay, got it. Let's go 5 here. See what he thinks about it, you know. To kind of taste the waters on what his hand's looking like. Cool, he got rid of Reiju, so he won't be playing that anymore. Let's go Rebecca. Drawing to another Rebecca, okay. I think we have to go Luffy here. Luffy and Cavendish. And we just have to hope that with this 1 Dawn, that Luffy's gonna be able to get rid of these Ichijis. Let's hope that he doesn't have 2Ks. Okay, so we got 1 out, okay. I mean, what, they're at 4 Dawn? 4, they're gonna go to 6 next turn? Yeah, I think regardless we lose here, but let's just go out with a bang, I guess. I'm pretty sure we'll counter out of this one anyways. Cool. I guess, That is literally all we could do. Yeah. Just lose here. And that really, really sucks. But it tends to happen. A lot of these games, you just have to play quite literally, like, just perfection all the way through. Like, it has to be perfectly optimal gameplay. That blocker would have made a huge difference. I would have had at least one life right now if I had it up. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and we'll try. Well, you know, we'll math it out just to see how bad we would have lost. Sure, another 5. Or we'll counter again. Maybe we could spook him. Yeah, no, I just lose off that. Alright. Well, yeah, so Rage is a cracked deck. It's insane. I couldn't set up the blockers like I told you before. But I think for the other games, they pretty much went the way that they should. But with that, that should conclude today's episode. I guess I'll check one more time here just to make sure that it's actually working this time. Hopefully it's working. And no, it's still retrying to connect. Okay. I'll figure that out later before the next stream, but at least we got some practice in. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, for those who stuck around this long. And definitely, you know, drop a like, subscribe if you like the content, and maybe leave a comment on stuff I could that I could just improve on, you know. Like if you see any misplays or anything that I did, definitely let me know in the comments. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to learn the game. We're all trying to master it, you know, and but also without sacrificing the fun of it. But with that, thank you and see you later.